What's up, everyone? Jordan here from Cinelinx.com. I'm back today with some more playing with my toys action, and I have something super massive today that I'm going to show you guys. Lego was kind enough to send me their all-new Lord of the Rings Rivendell set. Now, this thing is just a massive beast. It's ginormous, it's huge, and it's going to take a lot of time. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about this new Lego set. And it's really tough to wrap my head around just how monstrous this thing is. This is recently released based off of the Rivendell location in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings movie, specifically, Fellowship of the Ring, where they all meet up, and that's where all the minifigures that they have included are all based off of that initial meeting there in Rivendell. It's just so massive. I've built the Lego Death Star, which at one point was one of the largest, or the largest official Lego set. It's not anymore, but somehow this is like 2,000 pieces more than that Lego Death Star, and it's just it's just insane. It comes in right at 6,167 pieces, and it's just even working on this small portion, the first portion. Now, this includes a ridiculous amount of bags. I tried to sort them out and all that stuff. I kind of stopped counting once it hit 40 bags. So there's just how many are there. The instruction manuals themselves come in 3 different pieces in this massive envelope that almost broke my back getting out, and it's just insane. So I'm just on the first set of instructions here, and already the amount of detail and level of care is ridiculously impressive. There's just so much going on in this set. And like I said, this is just a tiny bit. I'm just getting started here. It's definitely a great time for Middle-earth fans, and especially something like this that's just looks impressive and of course displays well, and there's a lot of play value built into it, and of course the collectible aspect of it. There's just a lot of really cool stuff going on here, and as you can see, I want to point this out, gives you just a hint of the level of detail that they have in here. Now, I'm going to talk about this more when I'm all done with it. I'm going to talk about all the different things that I love, but right here I'm putting the individual tiles on, these little tiny 1x1 peg tiles, to make the roof of this one section. All of these are by hand. There's no cheating here. It wants you to put every little individual one on, and it even tells you how to line, use a different brick to line them up and make them level and even, because it's hard to do, put them on even all on a row like that. But it's just an insane amount of detail in every single aspect of just this tiny corner. Shows that level of detail and care, and it's really cool and unique how they use some of the bricks here, like to build the stone tower with the statues at the bottom, and the archways and stuff like that. They have a really neat way of looping them together. So they're all built individually, but when they come together, they form a really strong base just off of how you put them together. It's a really neat idea, and makes it seem, it makes it way stronger than you would initially think it is. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is just massive and insane, and there's just no way that I can do all of this in one video. This is just the first manual. There are 3 of these things, and it's not even the thickest manual in there. This is the smallest part of it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break this down into parts, because it is just such a huge task to get through. Look at this thing. The level of detail is insane on this, and this is just maybe a quarter of the way through ish, you know, maybe a third if I'm feeling generous. But it's just already an impressive amount of detail, everything that goes into it, from, you know, the statues here at the bottom, the leaves that they have, all the different you know, details that they have on the stonework for the tower. Is just really incredible. And also, you know, there's so many minifigures, but, you know, so far I've only gotten to 3 of them, 3 hobbits, and they're really cool as well. You know, again, just little things like, you know, having the frying pan in one, you know, the little tiny ring that Frodo's holding here. One of my favorite things, real quick before I wrap this up, has got to be the little bookcase and the little There and Back Again book that's tucked in there in Bilbo's room. It's just, it's a hard thing to see, even once you put it all together. You know, that just shows you the level of detail and care that they put into this set. It's really impressive. I'm having a blast with it so far. It's already, I mean, it's going to take me a little bit longer, so make sure that you stay tuned for the next upcoming parts for this. There's going to be more Lego action going on for you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little video today. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell all your friends about it. Until next time, part 2, keep it tuned here to Cinelinx.com for all your movie, gaming, and geek-related needs.